Hello and welcome to this B1 Intermediate Lesson 49 with me, Kate. Today we will be looking at the present perfect continuous and the present perfect simple. So in order to do that, I want us to look at this article, which is all about a talent show. So I wonder, do you have popular talent shows in your country? We have lots in the UK. So in order to start, I want you to listen and follow as I read the article. Hopeful pop stars brave the rain. Hundreds of wannabe pop stars waited patiently in the rain outside London's Wembley Conference Centre yesterday. They were all hoping for the chance to star in a TV talent competition which will see 5 youngsters chosen to create a new pop group. First in the queue was 20-year-old Catherine Hill from Hayes in Kent. "I've been here since midnight," she said as the doors opened. "I've got 30 seconds to show what I can do. I know it's going to be worth it." "I've wanted to be a pop star ever since I was little," said 18-year-old Anton Yardley from Northampton. "I've been taking singing and dancing classes for over a year. This is my big chance." But Judge Davina McAndrew was less optimistic. When we spoke to her at the end of the day, "Occasionally you see someone who you know is going to be a star, but to be honest, I haven't seen anything that really excites me today." Okay, let's think about this article again. I'm going to show you some statements and I want you to decide if they're true or false or if you're not sure. I'm going to highlight some important phrases. There we are. Let's look at this first sentence. The people waiting outside the Wembley Conference Centre would like to become pop stars. Is this true or false, or are we not sure? Well, it says over here, they were all hoping for the chance to star in a TV talent competition, which will see 5 youngsters chosen to create a new pop group. So this is true. B. People had to wait for hours in hot, sunny weather. It says here, in the rain, so this is definitely false. C. They had less than a minute to show what they could do. Well, over here, Catherine Hill says, "I've got 30 seconds to show what I can do," but it doesn't exactly say how long they had, so I'm not sure. D. Anton Yardley began taking singing and dancing lessons when he was a small child. It says here, "I've been taking singing and dancing lessons for over a year," so this is false. And E. Davina McAndrew felt she had seen a lot of exciting, talented young people. Well, she actually says, "To be honest, I haven't seen anything that really excites me today." So this is false. Okay, in this article, we have seen lots of examples of the present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. So we're going to break down those two, language focus. First of all, we've got the present perfect simple. For example, she has worked here for 3 years. The present perfect simple is used to talk about the duration of an action that started in the past and continues up to and includes the present. So it's often used with for and since. To ask questions, we use how long. So how long has she worked here? She has worked here for 3 years. Okay, so started in the past, continues to the present. Do we know when the action started? Yes, 3 years ago. Does the action continue up to and include the present? Yes. Does she still work here? Yes. What are we interested in? We're interested in the duration of the action for 3 years. Okay, so now let's look at the present perfect continuous. She has been working here since 2022. The present perfect continuous is also used to talk about the duration of an action that started in the past and continues up to and includes the present. It's often used with for and since. To ask questions, we use how long has she been working here? She has been working here since 2022. So again, do we know when the activity started? Yes, 2022. Does the activity continue up to and include the present? Yeah. Is the activity still continuing? Yes. What are we interested in? We're interested in the duration of the activity. So in many cases, we can use the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous with for and since with no real difference in meaning. I've lived in this house for over a year. I've lived in this house since 2024. I've been living in this house for over a year. I've been living in this house since 2024. So what's the difference? If a verb describes a state, so for example, like, love, be, have, see or know, a state verb that exists here or here, we cannot use the continuous form. So we don't say they have been knowing each other for more than 50 years. We do say they have known each other for more than 50 years. So this is our difference. Okay, so let's have a look at these 4 sentences here. Listen and follow. A. I've been taking singing and dancing lessons for over a year. B. I've taken singing and dancing lessons for over a year. C. I've liked pop music ever since I was little. D. I've been liking pop music ever since I was little. What is the form of the verb in sentence A? I've been taking. This is the present perfect continuous. What is the form of the verb in sentence B? I've taken. This is the present perfect simple. Which of the 4 sentences is incorrect? I've been liking pop music ever since I was little. To like is a state verb and we cannot use it with the present perfect continuous. We would say instead, I've liked pop music ever since I was little. As like is a state verb, it cannot be used in the continuous form. So we're going to look now at some sentences in the present perfect simple and discuss, can we put them into the present perfect continuous? Let's look at the first one. I've cut her hair. I've been cutting her hair for the last 10 minutes. Yep, no problem. I've read this book. I've been reading this book all morning. Again, no problem. I've known her for 5 years. I've been knowing her for 5 years. Absolutely not. No, no is a state verb. We cannot use it in a continuous form. I've loved him since I first met him. I've been loving him since I first met him. Again, no. Love is a state verb, so we cannot use it in the continuous form. Brilliant, well done. I've got some sentences here that I would like you to complete in the comments box. So I've lived in for example, I've lived in France for 6 years. The next one, I've been learning for me, I've been learning French for 10 years. And the last one, I've known my best friend since. So I've known my best friend since I was 12. Okay, well done. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave your responses in the comments box below. All of your support is very much appreciated. Coming next, lesson 50, we'll be looking at the word how and its uses in the English language. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.